I'm Katie Wells, host of the Maximized Minimalist podcast. I escaped the hamster wheel of modern-day motherhood, overwhelmed by clutter and buried under the mental load. Now I live in a home that feels calm, manageable, and made for real life. I have margin in my days, energy for who matters most, and time for slow mornings and silly dance parties in the kitchen with my family. With over 5 million listens, the show has helped women around the world turn their homes into their happy place. Around here, we simplify for more peace, more presence, and more joy. We choose grace over guilt and progress over perfection. And we believe your home should give back more than it takes. I'm here to help you do the same. Come along with me and my guests as we share the real stories, habits, and strategies that help you lighten the load from the inside out. Pull up a seat, friend, and let's do this together. Ready, set, simplify. Hey friend, welcome back to the show. I got a shorty episode for you today, so get ready. And by the way, let's be real for a second. Some days you are just not in the mood to declutter, and you might be thinking, Katie, I'm never in the mood to declutter. Maybe you're fried from work, the kids are melting down, or you just want to sit in silence for 10 minutes without folding laundry while you do it. So today I want to hand you a lifeline. These are some of my favorite 1-minute habits that keep your home from spiraling into chaos. And these are easy, doable habits that work even on your busiest, most meh days. You know what I mean? Like a meh day, like meh, or I can't even do that. I can't even think, Katie. Okay. Here's the thing. You don't need a 3-hour decluttering sprint to make progress, and you don't have to wait for the perfect mood, the perfect playlist, or a free Saturday or weekend to start. You just need to show up for 1 minute. That's it, girl. Okay. I've seen these micro habits completely shift how people manage their homes, and when they add up over time, it's like chef's kiss. Okay, so total game changer. Let's dive in. The first one is the 1-minute reset. We all have mess magnet zones, or you've often heard me refer to them as expected mess magnet zones, like your kitchen counter. You clean it off and then dirty dishes land on top and random stuff. Like that's normal. Let's normalize it. Your entryway table, your bathroom sink, maybe you put your deodorant and your skincare on there instead of putting it away. Instead of letting those spots build up until they look like a tornado hit, do a 1-minute reset once or twice a day. Set a timer if you need to. Some people love timers, some people hate timers. So if they cause you stress or anxiety, declutter the timer and just do it for 1 minute. Toss the junk mail off your kitchen counter, rehome the random sock, wipe the toothpaste blob off your countertop. You're not doing a deep clean. You're not doing a deep declutter or a deep organize. You are setting it back to its baseline tidiness, or as much as you can within that 1-minute habit. And truly, and I know a lot of you have experienced this who already do these resets, it's like a mini exhale for your home and like your soul, especially during summer when everything for a lot of us, because of lack of routine, I should say, tends to feel a little bit more chaotic, right? And the expected mess builds because the kids are home more in the summertime. Here's the secret with these 1-minute resets. Most of the time, once you start, you'll keep going. But even if you don't, that 1 minute still has made a difference. All right. So if you are like in the meh zone, or if you're like, I can't even zone, 1-minute reset is going to be for you. You might know, hey, my resets typically take me 10 minutes or 5 minutes, but 1 minute is still going to help. Number 2, clutter audits. Decluttering doesn't need to be its own event. I'm telling you, there are so many hundreds of opportunities throughout our days when we're home or at work. Doesn't matter. You can do a clutter audit anywhere, sitting in the car, waiting for your kid to get out of camp. Like so many opportunities where we are doing chores or spending time in a location. So why not do a quick clutter audit while you're at it? So if you're putting laundry away, let go of the shirt no one wears. If you are grabbing a cleaner from under the sink to clean your kitchen, toss the empty bottle, condense something. If you're getting dressed, donate the pants that have been sitting on your shelf since 2020. And you can declutter on the fly. Each item adds up, just like that 1-minute reset. And before you know it, your donation bin is full without setting aside dedicated time to declutter. Number 3 is the date rule. I heard this idea years ago. I'm not sure if the minimalists coined it, but I've heard them talk about it years ago as well. I love it. And the idea is you declutter as many things as the date. So if it's the 5th of the month, declutter 5 things. If it's the 15th of the month, declutter 15 things. It is oddly satisfying, I think, and it turns into a fun game for some of us. On your meh days, you might need to go back to the 1-minute reset or the clutter audit. But if you're a little bit more than meh, like you're like semi-meh, then the date rule might really work well for you. And no, here's what's cool. I think with anything, you don't have to do this every day to see progress. Like even if you choose the shorter dates of the month, like maybe you do this the 1st through the 10th of the month, the 1st through the 5th, and then call it quits. That's fine. It's still progress. So remember, it doesn't have to be so black and white. Make it work for you. Number 4, the donation drop-off secret. Okay, it's cat's out of the bag. It's not really a secret. But did you know that like 95% of people, do you know what they do after they bag stuff up? They don't do anything. The bag sits in their car or the box sits on their floor and of the garage, wherever, for weeks and then sometimes months. And I'm guilty. I'm raising both hands here. That used to be me too. So I want to solve that now. Take 30 seconds today to put your donation drop-off on your calendar and treat it like an appointment you would not cancel. Boom. That is how clutter leaves your life. And here's some bonus points for you today. If you want a gold star from Katie Joy Wells, this is how you do it. Do a quick Google search to locate a charity or organization in your town that does donation pickups. Now you don't even need to leave your house. And call them up. Get something on the calendar. There is something that has to, okay, when you have a deadline on your calendar, whether it's you're moving or you have a donation pickup coming in like a week, all of a sudden you're feeling likely really motivated to get that clutter out of the house, right? Don't forget this, right? If you are lacking that, just get it on your calendar and then you've automated the whole process and you aren't even responsible for getting the clutter out, right? You just got to bag it up. Ohio principle. Okay, if you're from the state of Ohio, kudos. It should be easy for you to remember. For the rest of us who aren't, it's still easy, right? I love a good Midwest summer. So here we are, full circle. Ohio stands for only handle it once. If it takes less than a minute to do, just do it now. That's another little, I think Gretchen Rubin would call that an aphorism, if I remember correctly, from her book, Secrets of Adulthood, which by the way is really, really cute and good. If it takes less than a minute to do it now. Don't leave the toothbrush on the counter. Put it away. Don't toss your purse on the kitchen table. Hang it up right away. Don't step over the shoes for the 5th time. Move them. Put them away, right? These little moments of discipline now and taking care of things now equals way less work later. And dovetailing to what we talked about in the first point, the 1-minute reset. If you think about it, resets are basically the plan B, right? For when we don't do things how we should the first time, which we're human, that's fine. We have resets as those backups. But the more on the front end we can do it the right way, quote unquote, your future self will thank you. Let me just say it that way. One new trick, by the way, I've been loving lately, when you walk into a room, ask yourself this: what is one thing I could do right now that my future self would be really grateful for? Maybe that's loading a few dishes. Maybe that's tossing a receipt. Maybe that's hanging up the clean shirt instead of draping it over your treadmill. If it takes less than a minute, do it. Do it. And that 1 minute, whatever you're doing in that 1 minute, a reset, doing something your future self will be grateful for, Googling or doing a donation drop-off or looking for a charity, whatever that is. Every time you are taking those actions, just like James Clear said, right? You're casting a vote for the kind of home you want to live in and the kind of person who lives in that home. And one more thing, these kinds of simple, low effort wins are what I live for. And if you need more, want more, check out the Momentum Maker module inside my Clutter Cure Club membership. Members, it's already in there waiting for you. I know a lot of you love it. It's full of quick action-based tools that are specifically designed to help you bypass decision fatigue and get results without the overwhelm, right? It's like your decision support for your home. This is why I'm obsessed with this newest module inside Clutter Cure Club. Friendly reminder, we love those here. Clutter doesn't leave all at once. You've heard me say that 8,000 times and in 8,000 ways, but there's still someone out there going, oh, but I really just wish I had 2 hours so I could just finish my pantry. Girl, you don't have 2 hours. 2 hours isn't just going to appear. So just do it one thing at a time. Pick one of the things we talked about today and just get started. You will feel better and you don't have to bend over backwards in order to create a home that supports you and make progress decluttering. You don't need a full weekend or a perfect system or a perfect checklist. You just need literally 1 minute, because just like in decluttering, small shifts in your habits add up to really, really, really big wins over time. And slow and steady, tortoise style, if you remember the tortoise and the hare. Remember that? It's not a fairy tale. Remember that old story? I love that story because it's such a powerful reminder that, could you imagine being a tortoise and standing next to a rabbit at the start of a race and people going like, okay, you're going to race a hare? You're going to be like, what? I'm obviously going to lose. I'm really competitive. So what would I do? I would be like, I'm not going to do this. This sounds ridiculous, right? That tortoise was never like, maybe I shouldn't try, or I just take really small steps, or I really wish I could be a hare. She didn't overthink it. She didn't try to be someone else. She wasn't like, forget it. She didn't quit like I would have, right? She took one small step at a time, and lo and behold, she won the race, right? If you want to win the race and make this sustainable, which is also what the tortoise did. The hare burned out, if you don't remember, and didn't win the race, interestingly enough. That tortoise took small steps every day. She didn't take a step and go, what's the point? Oh, it's not very big. There's still more to go, right? And you can think those things. I certainly have thought those too. And you can still do these 1 minute habits, and you can still get rid of one thing a day. And all of those things move forward. So in a day and age where we try so hard to be hares, just be a tortoise. All right. I promise you, like me, it will get you to the finish line. I did this tortoise style. All right. If this episode made you think of a friend who's in declutter mode this summer, I'd love for you to share it with them. Just one small share can make a really big difference. And if you like these kinds of quick, tangible tips, check out my Ready, Set, Simplify newsletter. I send it out every single Wednesday, packed with encouragement and strategy to help you guessed it, simplify your home and life. You can sign up at the link in my show notes, and you know what to do. Ready, set, declutter. Bye.